Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Newcastle Career Mode in FIFA 18. Today, we get underway with the first game of the Premier League season in the second season. Because we had just so much transfer activity and we did so much leading up to the first game of the Premier League season that I didn't get any time to play a game. I just decided, you know what? We'll play this game against Brighton in the next episode and that'll be that. So we're going to kick things off in this episode with the game against Brighton away. Then we play Liverpool at home. We'll get through the rest of the not the January transfer window, the transfer window, the summer transfer window, and then in September, we'll finish things off and we'll leave it with another big game away to Old Trafford. Again, if you missed the last episode, then you missed a lot of transfer activity. I've really made some changes to the team, a few players that have left, a few players out on loan, and then we brought in some new players like the only player that's starting for me is Under. So he'll be at right wing or at right midfield. We'll see how he goes for us there. And really, that's the only change. Ramsey, we're going to be playing his first game, as well as Alexander Mitrovic, who we've gotten back from loan after he was at Fulham. So aside from that, I think every other player playing was with us last season. So we've got a bit of a new look to the team. Nothing too crazy. Still the same formation, but we're going out there for the first game, trying to get off to a good start this season. Still got the insane slider settings as before, so there's still no guarantee we'll be able to do even better than we did last season. But the team's starting to get that a little bit better. We're taking it step by step, hopefully getting off on the right foot here in this Premier League season. And out the boys come. Now, look, I don't know what I'm expecting this season. All I expect every single new season is improvement. That's all I ask for, okay? We can't be taking any backward steps in this career mode. So we got 49 points last season in the Premier League and finished in 11th. This season, we're hoping to go just that little bit further, crack into the top 10 at least, and try to get at least 50 plus points. Maybe hopefully going on a bit of a cup run as well. If we don't end up qualifying for Europe this season, I won't be too devastated, but I need to be finishing in the top 10 and at least knocking on the door of the top 6. That's really just my opinion. We have got Matty Ryan in goal to beat, and looking at the rest of the team, Pascal Gross, and yes, the man that we don't know much about, Ninga. Ninga. Who is I got to be very careful when I say his name, but I don't know where he's from, where they brought him in from. He's a little bit of an unknown, but anyway, Ninga gets the game underway, and sheesh, I've already said this twice, but I've got to be careful. But he gets us underway, a brand new Premier League season. Here we go. Good switch. Up the middle now, Ramsey. Oh, he's just going to run into trouble. That tackle is so fortunate for where it fell. And now Perez. Ramsey, don't tell me. Oh, saved by Matty Ryan. I thought I got enough power on that as well, but maybe he's not good enough. In comes a corner. Dangerous delivery. Ramsey will head that away. Perez, and this is not a situation that Mitrovic is going to like at all. So we got to play it out to Perez, and I'm trying to. Oh my God, he still somehow got the ball. Don't know how. Far post. Ramsey, yeah, I don't know why I tried that. Ryan is just everywhere where he needs to be at the moment. Izquierdo's gotten inside of. What a save from Strakosha. Oh, he stuck a leg out and somehow stopped it getting by there. I thought we were in trouble. The deflection was nearly enough to get it past him. That's a great cross. Oh my God, it stayed in. Oh, the shot was on target and Strakosha had to make a save there. Can't believe he went for it from that far. Duffy saved again. Strakosha, Lejeune, just clear the ball. This feels like a first half that's it's wasted at the moment. How has that gotten through? How's that gotten through? There it is. I was almost just happy with seeing out this first dreadful half without conceding. Of course, I had to get one. That pass must have been thread through about 3 Newcastle players. Not one of them could have got a foot onto it. Look at this ball from Chileto here. Pass, don't know how it got past Manquillo and past Lejeune, and then straight into, I think Pascal Gross was the one who fired it in past Strakosha. And finally, halftime comes. Just get that disgrace of a first half out the way. Attacking-wise, got nothing. Absolutely nothing. 1 or 2 maybe. I was really having a hard time about the halfway point of the game. Just getting a fucking, past the halfway line. I was just penned in. It was so frustrating. Couldn't do anything with possession. I'm scared to see what the possession stats are going to be, that's for sure. Again, we're pushing high. In they come. Ninga is through. I can't catch him. Oh, he's put it wide as well. They are so fucking quick. I mean, yeah, sure, he was in behind, but none of my defenders were getting anywhere near him there. I didn't think that ball would get through to Mitrovic, and then when I got it, I rushed it. I really fucking did. I probably should have had at least a goal in this game, to be honest, even with the sparse attacks that I have had. But Ryan has dealt with absolutely everything. Good. Good play this. That's a bit better. Alexander Mitrovic. Finally, we get one past Matty Ryan. Went straight up the middle in the end. Dragged some of the midfielders out a little. And that one went right down the middle. Finesse straight into the bottom right-hand corner. Mitrovic, finally, we put one past him. Well, we responded nicely, I will say, in the second half anyway. So, nice. Good stuff, boys. And now we've got a bit of time left to try to bag a winner. This is a good play, though. Lovely stuff here. Perez just went down. Got no foul. I wasn't even expecting him to fall over. Like, he literally just fell over. Okay, sweet, cool, nice. Way to rob me of an opportunity. He just literally just fell over. Yeah, I don't see anything up ahead of me right there. For a second, I thought the referee was one of their players. Christ. Could have gone with the yellow shirt today, mate. That's all I'm saying. I can see Ramsey right in front. Can he do it off of one step? Oh, nearly Ryan. He's just been a little too good today, this Australian fucking arsehole. Maybe Mitrovic can bag number 2. Why would it change to fucking Lascelles? Why is that who it's picking out? That is a disgrace. This is a horror turnover right here. Mitrovic, header, saved again by Matty Ryan. I'm so annoyed with how fucking good he's been. He better be that good at the World Cup, I'll be honest. And again, off to the right. Oh, just no, come on. Richie had to be on the right-hand side and Ramsey needed to be where Richie was. It's just off the ball fucking stuff right now that I can't get this final chance to score. That is a risky ball. Thankfully, it worked out, though. Yedlin, it's time to go, mate. I'm sorry. You've got to use everything that you've got. Right-hand side. I can see a big run here. A big run here. Back post. Surely. No! Oh, no. Oh, I've worked so hard in this game, and then I go and do that. That's heartbreaking. Oh, my God. Still maybe not over. And then I just cross it in straight away first time. What am I thinking? Kind of feel like I bottled it a little bit, you know? Even though I came back from 1-0 down, I feel like I bottled it. Should have been 2-1. Should have been fucking 2. Even that last chance with Richie. Seriously. Why did I cross it? I had time to run forward. Why did I cross it? I thought that there was a mismatch between Mitrovic and whoever was on him. I thought if we delivered a good ball that maybe he could have had a chance. But even if I wanted to cross it to him, I still could have gone a little further forward. I totally bottled it. I can't escape. I bottled it. Well, after going 1-0 down, we rescue it and we get a point. Fine. It was a hard-fought game, so I can stomach a point, but with the way that it ended, I'm very disappointed. I can't believe that I missed that chance with Atsu. That's the one that hurts. Well, all right then. We keep on keeping on with the drills that we've got. Still Mitrovic and Bemba. Davies, I think, was the other one, and then Strakosha as well. No one's going up and overall, but holy shit, how about those results? 3 A's and 2 B's. We have a loan offer for a player, Adam Armstrong, that I am definitely looking to let go of, if possible, and it's going to go, we're going to send him away to Verona. Is that not the exact same club that Rolando Aarons was loaned away to? All right, sweet, whatever. I'm pretty confident anyway, I might be wrong, but yeah, we'll loan him away as well. I was not the biggest fan, I'll be honest, of Mitrovic in that game. I know that he scored the goal, but I don't feel like he presented enough off the ball, if you know what I mean. We did eventually get a chance with him to score, and we converted it, but I'm not sure. Again, only off one game, I won't make any judgments just yet. I'll play a few and then make a decision. And we got a big one coming up here, don't we, against Liverpool. So Adam Armstrong's going to be loaned out. Milinkovic-Savic, a massive offer from Liverpool for him. That would suck because I really want him in. And if he goes to Liverpool, then that's no good. And then Tooney's going to be loaned out to Celtic, and we have a transfer offer for Jack Colback. I'm just, you know what, Huddersfield, if you want him, you can have him. From Brighton to Liverpool, except this time it's at home, and I just seem to do slightly better against bigger clubs. It's a weird one, and it's not me tooting my own horn or anything. Like, I literally just play better against top teams that, you know, sort of actually go for it and don't maybe sit back and aren't as defensive. I don't know if you know what I mean. Teams that actually go for it, which normally the big clubs are, the clubs that have higher rated players. So I don't know. We'll see if it happens again. Who knows? I might end up having a better game, an easier game against Liverpool than I did against Brighton. Who knows? Could be the case. We'll find out. There's only one change being made, and that's Owar going in at the centre attack and midfield spot. because Perez, I think, had accumulated too many yellow cards already. And yeah, because I can't put him in the game. He's not even on the bench for this one. Here we go then. First game of the season at St. James Park. Hoping for a better result than we got against Brighton and a much easier game than we got against Brighton for sure. Looks like Liverpool have got two brand new fullbacks, Elvedy and Plattenhardt, and they've got a bloke called Inui. Oh shish, I should know. But he's like playing as their left winger, so some strange ones in there line up for sure there, Liverpool. I don't know if they're taking it easy on us or if that's their best team, but we're underway in this one. Stay in front of him. Stay in front. You know he's going to be... Stay in front of him, boys. Just stay in front. We're really getting a bit exposed at the moment. How has this happened? Firmino, shot save, deflection off Ramsey, out for the corner. We're just getting players dragged out, and that happens, of course, way too often. Got the possession, and it's a slow build up to this. Hopefully, eventual goal. Oh, my God. I don't know how it got through to Mitrovic, but he couldn't shoot it in time. Up the middle. Chance on here. Oh, referee, that is a penalty. Steps right across him, none of the ball, big contact, penalty. Look at that, step right in front, none of the ball. That's incredible. Oh, you're begging to be getting a penalty against you if you do that, seriously. You know what I'm going to do for this one as well? I'm going to go for like that bottom right-hand corner. Oh my God, a little too much power, and that ended up going straight down the middle. I just wanted to roll that along the ground, but Jonjo Shelvey has got his first goal for the season. Our designated penalty taker, really, honestly. And he gets our first. I just wanted to roll that one along the ground, but I think I put a little too much power on it. In the end, that's actually a horrible penalty if Karius doesn't dive to his right. But thankfully, it's all good. Straight up the middle. Looking to go quick. Ramsey, that's a decent touch. Oh, Ramsey, do you want to keep your run going? No, he doesn't. All right, sweet. Well, we have to go a bit wider. That's still going to work out nicely for us, though, because look at this. Cengiz Under. If we can get a low ball in here, this could be dangerous. Shelby's got two. Oh, what a ball. The defense exposed, and Shelby's got a brace. He's tearing his old side apart. Come on. We're up by 2. What a game this is turning out to. And I swear, I said it right before we got into it, but I thought that this game was going to end up being an easier one. Something about playing teams that actually go for the game that makes it so much easier. That's why I play so well against the top 6, against the big clubs, because they actually go for the game. They try to win. Not like a Brighton or a lower league or a lower table shit side that just try to hold back and pinch goals wherever they can. What if I told you, by the way, that we've only taken 2 shots in the whole game and we've scored from them all? That's excellent to see. Left-hand side. Atsu. He's going to get cut off here. I know that he will. Oh, no, he's taking a bit too long. Saw that coming. Saw that coming. Oh, you beauty! Cengiz Under on his St. James's Park debut, getting the 3rd. Horror turnover. Took my time with it, and the new boy's got a goal. Look at that. Atsu's just ran onto it. I nearly thought Karius was going to come and pick that one off. I thought maybe he could have if he committed, but in the end, no. Just tried to cut off the angle, and Under kits it across his body, and that's, come on. This is what I'm talking about. Come on, boys. You gave me, you just really, they've shot themselves in the foot with that. Horror turnover. We just pounced on it, and look at this. It's 3-0 against Liverpool. Mitrovic! He's too strong! That's how we've got to play with him. He's just too big. You can't handle him. We've got 4 in an hour. He's not a pace demon. He's not going to be able to outrun everybody. But what he does have is sheer strength and size and power. That's how we have to play with him. And he just fires it once again, hard and low, past or across Karius' body into the back of the net for 4 goals. Incredible. Oh my goodness, we are giving an absolute hammering to Liverpool right now. Richie, what a challenge. Don't run out of play, please. And there is going to be probably a free kick coming up at some point. Crossed in. This is a good ball. Oh, Matip. He's a big man, so it's going to take a fair bit to get past him. Poor touch. One out him. Mitro. Man, his dribbling is real. It's really not good, I'll be honest. He does not have a lot at his disposal in this game, fucking Alexander Mitrovic. Not even the dribbling to just sort of, switch. Yeah, it's not good. Now you bring on Mo Salah when you're 4-0 down with 5 minutes. Just going to make some final changes with Shelvey and Atsu coming off and Marino and Dummett coming on, just shoring up the result. 4-0, I'll live with it. If we don't get 5, I'll be fine. Well, the tackle, but I was there to get the rest of it. That's a lovely ball. Oh, what a save. Karius, the header on, and squeezed in. Paul Dummett off the bench. He'll make it 5. Oh, we can do no wrong. I'm playing him as a left mid because we don't have another winger. And so I just put a left back, throw him up forward. Dummett gets a goal. Maybe he should have always been a left mid. Look at that play. Crosses it in. Look at all the space that he has. That was pretty much right down the middle. But the header, tough angle. Karius can't recover. 5-0. Newcastle have beaten Liverpool today. Incredible. Yedlin clears. It can't be time for another. No, there isn't. We'll have to settle for a 5-0 win. It's a 5-star performance, and I love playing the big teams in these settings. This is glorious. Liverpool have had to go all the way back home with this disgraceful result, and we are going to be smiling for the rest of the week. Unbelievable. This is how we go into the next game. A 5-0 win against Liverpool, and now we go to Old Trafford to play Manchester United. And you know what? I'm right up for it after a win like this. And the interesting thing about that game was, despite the fact that the possession was nearly the same, it was slightly in our favour, like 51% to 49% for Liverpool. We ended up taking about 8 or 9 shots in that game for their only 2 shots in the entire game. So it's extraordinary. I don't know, make of that what you will, but just wow. We'll get back into some training now. I think we might see Davies go up to a 74, which would be very nice. Yes, we do. No one else goes up either, though. That's all good. Everything is good at the moment. I'm going to advance all the way to deadline day and hope that we can still make a couple more signings. We've still got quite a fair bit of cash, and then we'll leave it on the 1st of September for that game against, of course, Manchester United. We'll also have some youth scout reports to look at too. We've got a couple of players that unfortunately being poached away. We've got a transfer offer for DeAndre Yedlin. Again, I'm so happy with my back four at the moment. I'm cool. So here we go then. We have made it to deadline day. Already been about 30 million spent. The top deals are Bernd Leno for 67 million. Perisic has gone to Man City for just a little under 60. And then Boateng to Monaco. Interesting one right there as well. But they're the top deals. We'll see if we can... I don't think we'll be able to beat any of those, but we'll see if that gets topped, that $67 million Leno goalkeeper Real Madrid one. It's an interesting one, that. Since we've already bought Under to play on the right-hand side, I won't go for a right midfielder, which means the place, again, or the next position I really want to sign a player for is that centre attacking midfield spot. Now we've got Marcel Sabitzer, who's got a release clause of 45 million, which is tempting. Emil Forsberg for 34 million, and then Manuel Lanzini, who's definitely gone up by quite a fair bit to 83. I definitely remember him being a lot lower rated than that. Milinkovic-Savic we tried to get, but he's just he's a bit too much, honestly. He's still my number one signing to get in that position. So if we can, I'll go for him, but I need to put like 70 million on the table. I've only got about 40. I guess this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to delegate to buy for Manuel Lanzini, for Emil Forsberg, and for Marcel Sabitzer. They're the players I'm going to go for. I can't spend more than like 40 million, really. I could probably maybe just go a little more than that, but yeah, I'm just going to delegate, and I'm going to say that the most that I'm willing to pay for them is 40 million. So I'm going to set the parameters for pretty much all of these players to start the offer at 35 million and to not go any higher than 40 million, because that is all I have at the moment. I can't afford any more than that if I'm going to be able to pay their wages. Looks like the top deal so far is Pjanic for 80 million, and I don't know if I've made a mistake by delegating, but it's not happening. We've now got, all right, finally some more offers, but it's a transfer offer for Lazar, and here we go, an agreement. Oh my goodness, we actually have a deal. We have a deal for one of these players. We might be able to buy them. We also have a transfer offer for Lazar, a guy I'm looking to get rid of, and to be honest, 6.8 million, that's more than his value, so I'll just accept that straight away. Hopefully we can get that done, and maybe they'll give me enough cash just to absolutely make sure that the signing of one of those centre attacking midfielders gets done. But Marcel Sabitzer for 79.2 million, I won't bother negotiating them down. I mean, we've got a good thing going here. That's decent, you know, I'm going to take that. So 100% we will accept that offer, and I might just delegate once again the contract to start the offer at what? I don't know. Let's say 70 million and don't go any higher than 100 or 110, just to be safe. Advancing 1 hour further, 4 hours left to go. We get one email, and it is from Manuel Lanzini, 39.3 million. We've agreed to West Ham for Manuel Lanzini. Now I've got to make a decision if I can choose between the two. Once again, I'm going to delegate the contracts. We'll make it, say, 80 million and don't go any higher than 115. Yeah, sure. Well, let's go with that. To be fair, we are running it pretty close now, aren't we? 3 hours left to go. By delegating, it's obviously taking a lot longer. Shit, man. I mean, 3 hours left to go, and we've barely gotten anything done. I've spent 7 hours simulating, waiting to hear back from my assistant manager. I'm going to advance 1 more hour. And if nothing gets done, then I'm just going to have to do the negotiations myself, because it's clearly taking way too long. We get 3 emails back. Who are they from? Lazard transfer talks are broken down. We have got Marcel Sabitzer accepting his contract for 91 million. He's a first-team player and 4-year contract. That's cool. And Forsberg looks like we couldn't get it done. And because we are cutting it pretty close, I think I'm just going to accept this. We've got a pretty good deal for this man, only paying about $2 to $3 or $4 million more than his actual value when he's worth like 35 million. So that's a good deal for me. And then his wage, it's a slight increase on what he was getting paid, but we're just accepting this, getting it done. And that is 3 transfers that we have made, 3 players that we have brought in this window. Now Marcel Sabitzer, Under, and Oberlin. His mental and physical looks absolutely great. He's got brilliant skill attributes, great for a center attack and mid. He's got fantastic dribbling and finishing as well as his passing. His shooting stats look great. I'm happy with this signing, I'll be honest, boys. So then, job, I reckon, done. With 2 hours left to go, if any last-minute offers come in, I don't think there's enough time, but I think we'll just advance through and, sheesh, we could see a little over $500 million spent, depending on what happens in these last few hours, which I don't think anything will happen. So yeah, it's going to end with 485 million spent. We contribute about 40 million or so to that. So there you go. Good team effort, everybody. We now end things here the 1st of September with this game against Old Trafford, at Old Trafford against Manchester United to play. I can't wait for it. And take a look. Player of the month. Haven't seen a Newcastle player win that. Aaron Ramsey gets it. We do have some really quick monthly scouting updates to get through though, and hopefully we'll be making maybe 1 or 2 more signings to our youth academy. Doesn't look like there's much to go off here in Scotland as of yet. We do have one bloke called Lucas Murray, who's got a max overall of 65, the highest rated player in the team. His value's okay, but nothing great. So again, I'll probably just keep watching him for the moment. Looking in Ireland, the best players that we have, or that I've found, would be Luke Kavanagh, who's 67 max overall, 300 grand. That's okay. This Chris O'Leary bloke is only just under $250,000, so maybe not that great. His potential's not in the 90s either. And then we've got Jason, I believe, Connolly, who's just got the highest value out of anyone left. But again, I'm looking for top tier now. I've got high expectations, like $500,000. That's what I'm talking about. Like, their wage has to be banging. Henry Hill, 200 grand, looking okay. Ethan Watson, still one of the top players in England. And then Sam Phillips, $250,000. He's the highest value player, so again, nothing above that threshold, although he's got great potential. So again, a lot of players I'm still keeping my eye on. No absolute standouts that we've seen just yet this season. There are 2 players at the moment in my youth academy that I can't wait to get involved. We've got Javier Gonzalez, the left midfielder, 71 overall, minimum potential 91, max 94. He looks terrific. And then there's this man, Felix Avila, who is 73 overall. He's already worth 10 million. We haven't even brought him up from the youth squad yet. That's incredible. Minimum potential 91, max 94. We have got 2 superstar future Ballon d'Or winners in our youth academy. It's about fucking time the Newcastle Youth Academy started producing. But again, stopping things here, the next game will be, of course, Manchester United away at Old Trafford. That will be the first game in the next episode. But until that next episode, guys, my name is the MasterBucks. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until then, have a good one.